Hi guys, this is Barb Hartman. Welcome to my 2025 review, a year of photos of Sasquatch and other incredible beings. As you know, I am a Sasquatch researcher. My only investigating partner is my husband, Randy. I spend a lot of time alone out researching. He's definitely more of a skeptic than I am, but he does take me out into the areas that I'm kind of like intimidated or afraid to go. He has a really demanding job, but when he's able to, he's always ready to go and help me check things out and kind of, kill my fun, suck the joy out of my investigations. I'm just kidding. But he grew up on a farm and lifelong hunter, so he's really very astute as far as what's going on, out in the woods, what sounds, what smells, what sort of prints. He's always willing to help me with that. And he really has come a long way as far as being a believer. There's evidence here that, it comes to a point you can't refute it. He's actually the one that found the first evidence on our property back in 2018. My prime research areas they're both in Washington State, our property and the surrounding areas in Pierce County. We are on the Key Peninsula, and I also research in Grays Harbor County, which is on the Olympic Peninsula. Oh, I almost forgot my other research partner, my little buddy, and he's actually the best one and the cutest one, our little mini Aussie Shepherd, Asher. Now, I'm not saying that every single one of these photos are Sasquatch or some cryptids, elementals, other beings. I just want you to take a look with an open mind, see what you think. I may have missed some that are in the photos, so I'm going to try to point them out. I may have missed some. So if you see any, just drop the timestamp. If you can give a description in the comments below, I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. This first area is on the Olympic Peninsula. It's in the area that I call the Ridge. It's a very active area. The second photo is also from the Ridge. This one is one of my favorite finds. I hope you can see this big guy peeking out. Another one from the Ridge, and obviously you can see why it is one of my favorite places. Also on the Olympic Peninsula, and I saw this big guy looking at me, peeking at me. This is back to the Ridge. This is a watcher, and he's sitting in the middle of some sleeping Sasquatch. Back to the Ridge, here's some guys in front, and then there's a little one up in the back. I don't even know what these are. It's another photo from the Ridge. It appears to be a little group of black Sasquatch and brown with a big one towering over them in the back. This is an example of the phenomena called black goggles, that it looks like the Sasquatch is wearing black goggles. At first glance, this looks like a little group of brown Sasquatch, but there's actually like something that looks like a dog or a wolf head in there too. This next set of photos are screenshots actually from a video. I was a passenger and the car is in motion. This is on the Key Peninsula. This little group was sitting right outside of my front door. You can see the black goggle effect on the larger one. This is also another group sitting right outside my front door. This next one is alongside of our house on the Olympic Peninsula. There was a small group of Sasquatch sitting right alongside the house. I could hear them making noise. And this is just the bottom of that screenshot. This was found by my friend, Tamara Wilson. Great find. This is from a video I shared from out on the Olympic Peninsula, and my friend Carrie Ann O'Meara found some Sasquatch peeking at the deer, and you can even see the deer turn toward where they're at. Also from the Olympic Peninsula, this is a screenshot of some sleeping Sasquatch. When I see this extreme blurriness, I feel like it's either like a force field or a cloaking mechanism that they use. Also from the Olympic Peninsula, and you can see why I've been spending so much time there. This is actually, I think, an area that's a nursery. There's so many little black ones everywhere. And there appears to be larger ones sitting in the back. This one is from the Key Peninsula, and you can see how well they camouflage themselves. Also from the Key Peninsula, the kind folks over at the North American Dogman Project, they felt that this was a potential dogman because of a snout that they saw. I appreciate their input, but I feel that this is actually a large Sasquatch, and you can see the little Sasquatch sitting in front of it with the side profile of the large Sasquatch. Back on the Olympic Peninsula, I saw this one from probably 200 yards away, and I was kind of shocked how it was moving, and it didn't care that I saw that it was moving. When I went back and reviewed the video, I saw that there were 2 or 3 little babies like laying on this big stump in front of it. You can see it change position with these photos. This is a screenshot from one of our security cameras on the Key Peninsula at our house. This is interesting because it will not allow me to manipulate this photo any further. I can see adult Sasquatch over on the right-hand side, but the babies over on the left, it will not allow me to zoom in on them. I'm pointing out the 2 adults that I can see. This group of black Sasquatch are actually sitting huddled together, and they have their heads down. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's what's happening here. It's another interesting one. I had my daughter FaceTime me. She said she was hearing noises out in the tree line, and well, that's what I saw. Back out on the Olympic Peninsula, I'm not sure what's going on here. I had heard movement. I think that we're looking at the back of a black Sasquatch, and there is a little group in this whole area. The next few pictures are from on the Key Peninsula, either right outside of our home or in active areas that are around our property. This next set of photos was taken by our front camera, and that is a night vision camera. I have it zoomed in so you can see the group that is standing out there. I love this next set. This is also from our front view camera. Look at that big giant. They've started coming around and showing themselves on camera. They're massive. This little group of, I believe, Sasquatch and possibly dogmen or wolf dog people are right outside of our house. Continuing on with photos from the Key Peninsula, right around our house. This is looking in on Area A, which is an extremely active area. This next set of photos is pretty interesting. It's right outside of our house. It's the same group of them, but they are changing positions as the photos are being taken. Here's another big one that's sitting with a few little ones around it. You can see that he changes or she changes position. This is looking out our family room window. and they're just kind of standing in the tree line. And here is another big guy in the trees. It looks like he has his mouth open. There's quite a few in this photo, but they will not allow me to edit the photo, so that's that. This one is cool, but it's a little unnerving because I did not see that this was peeking at me, and it was very close to me. Here's another one that I absolutely love. This appears to be one of the beautiful wolf dog people that I had talked about. As well, it's sitting right next to a little Sasquatch and it looks like it's using eye shine to disguise its identity. I'm not sure where this is, and I don't know what that little thing is that's looking at me, but it's cute. This is looking in on Area A, the active area that is very close to my house. This is cool. I love this one. This is another one. I'm not sure if it's where it's at. I know it's in one of my 2 research areas, but they're so cute. These are a few more that are sitting alongside of our house. Look at the eye glow on this one. Isn't that fantastic? I did not add that. That's natural. These next 2 are from a trailhead on the Olympic Peninsula. I had thought that I saw movement in the video, and when I went back and reviewed it, I found these. This is right out in our front yard, taken by our front view camera. Also taken on our property this looks like a sleeping Sasquatch that has itself buried in the leaves. This is another one taken in our front yard in a video I was doing. Look at them all kind of peeking and looking around the trees right at me. I love this one. Not sure what's in this picture, but whatever it is, it won't allow me to edit it. When I try to, it actually shut down my editing software and I had to restart. The next set of photos are all taken from the Olympic Peninsula. Now I'm bringing it back to the Key Peninsula, and these were all taken outside of our home, either by our security cameras or by my photos. I am not sure what this is. It showed up in one of my videos from the Olympic Peninsula. This group of entities was taken by our security camera in the front entrance. I think that smeary, blurry look is from their camouflage or their cloaking. Oh, I love this one. I recently got this out on the Olympic Peninsula. He's crawling, he's in motion. This is another one that it will not let me do anything other than this. It's one peeking from behind a tree. These guys are from out on the Olympic Peninsula. They're very human looking. This is shocking how human looking they are. This is a little juvenile out on the Olympic Peninsula, and he is very tiny when sitting on his head. I am told that this is a little fairy or some little forest elemental. The next few photos were taken through our front view camera of the little Sasquatch that like to sit there every night overnight. This one shows their ability to cloak while other things around them remain very clear. These 2 screenshots are of some peekers out on the Olympic Peninsula that I captured. These next few screenshots are right here near my house. And what's interesting is that you can see how they change positions from one photo to the next. This is a group of beings that my husband and I saw. We thought maybe they were gray wolves, but then when I zoomed in and reviewed it, no, they're bipedal. I don't know what they are. This one is interesting. There is a deer feeding in the foreground, and in the background there's a whole line of black Sasquatch and possibly dogmen, wolf people. They have they have pointed ears. The next two sets of photos are both from the Olympic Peninsula, and it shows how much they peek at you out there. It's absolutely incredible. This next set is from the Olympic Peninsula, and it's an area that has a lot of wood structures, which I'll be showing in another video that I'm going to be doing that's coming up. And when you zoom in, there's all these little Sasquatch, I don't know how little, little and big ones, families just sitting around. This is taken right off of my deck. I probably was standing in the window. It's unbelievable how they just sit there at all hours of the day. To wrap this video up, here's a few peekers. First, Olympic Peninsula, and I'm not sure where this one is at. And finally, one right alongside of our house looking up at the camera from below the deck.